My name is Philip Enigoso. I'm an investment professional, and I'm going to be discussing how to invest in a government and agency bond. The U.S. government borrows heavily, and that's an opportunity for investors. Here's where you'll learn how to invest in government and agency securities, including U.S. savings bonds, treasuries. Treasuries have bonds, notes, bills, and tips, and other debt, so-called sponsored enterprises such as Ginnie Mae, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and a slew of others, Sallie Mae, Tennessee Valley Authority. If your primary goal in investing is to not lose money, you might consider investing in U.S. government bonds. These are backed by the full faith and credit of the federal government. Now, don't be misled that there isn't risk that's involved. There is risk of inflation. These bonds pay usually very low interest, and actually inflation can increase faster than the interest on the bond, so actually you'd be losing value in that bond over time. You can also acquire zero coupon bonds. These are sold at a deep discount of their face value. In other words, they are a very small percentage of what the bond is worth. If the bond is a $1,000 bond, you're going to purchase that for maybe $100, but 30 years out, and it's going to mature over a time, and then it's going to pay off at the end, accruing without paying you anything, $1,000 at the end. When the average American thinks about bonds, he thinks about the very safe and low-yielding U.S. savings bonds. Now, that's for beginning investors and conservative investors, but they are very complicated, so really that's a misnomer. The U.S. Treasury dominates the bond market and the financial government debt through the sale of Treasury bills, notes, and bonds. Any information provided here is for informational purposes only and should not be considered an individualized recommendation or personalized investment advice. Any investments and strategies mentioned here may not be suitable for everyone. My name is Philip Enigoso, and I'm an investment professional.